All right, so still lesson 1-3. Lesson 1-3 here. And we have two parts to this question. So after we get the first one done, we'll have something else they want us to answer. And let's see, let's take a look here. Domain and range again. So if we're talking about the domain and range, so choose the correct domain for, this is called a piecewise function. If you're going to graph this, when x is less than 0, so that's like a coordinate graph. So x less than 0 would be over on that side. We're going to have 1/2 x. So that would be like 1/2 x plus 0. So the y-intercept, and it doesn't equal the 0. So on there, and then a 1/2 slope is pretty flat, kind of like that, but only on the left side, less than 0 side. On the x greater than 0 side, we're going to graph this other one. So let me change colors here. So when x is greater than or equal to 0, we're going to graph x plus 3. So that would be a y-intercept of 3, right? There's your y-intercept. And it's equal to, so I'm going to fill that endpoint in. And then the slope is 1 there. So on this side, the slope of 1 over 1 up 1, steeper than the one down below. But so that would be what my graph looked like. And now for the domain, that's your x's, remember? So left to right, it goes forever to the left. That's a negative infinity over here. And it goes forever to the right. And they're connected here on the x, not really connected, but it stops. This one stops. We're on the y-axis. This one starts up on the y-axis. So all of the x's forever from the left to the right. And infinities always get parentheses, soft brackets, if you will, because square brackets are when it equals, but infinity, just as soon as you get to infinity, it moves over, so you never can actually equal it. So that's how I remember that part. All right, so that was negative infinity to positive infinity with parentheses. So A, let's check that. All right, now let's go on to the second part of the question here. Let's erase some of this stuff. And now, whoops, let's undo that. I wanted that graph back. I want to erase just some of this stuff. So remember, now we're doing the range. So for the range, that's y. And remember, I always say start from low and then go to high. So what's the lowest? Because this goes forever down low, this would be a negative infinity, but then it stops here at 0. So when you're going up, you stop at 0. Remember, this 0 is not included. So that's a parenthesis. Infinities are always parentheses because you never can equal. But then it starts over here at 0. And it keeps going. Oops, this isn't at 0. This is up at so this one started up at, this was the y-intercept 3, right over there. So it started at the 3 and it went up forever to an infinity. And then there's more than one solution here. So they use the word and in here. Sometimes you'll see the set notation, which is this kind of funny looking U. So negative infinity to 0, but with parenthesis. So this isn't right. Negative infinity to 0 with a parenthesis and then a square bracket 3 to infinity. So that looks like A. And there you have it. Hopefully yours is enough like that, that little explanation can help you on your problem.